What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bandit, and today we are playing Gen 8 1v1. That's right, we're gonna make a brand new team from scratch because I don't know shit about Gen 8, and we're gonna make it happen. I do know that Alcremie is busted beyond belief, so I will be using the Gmax Alcremie in this episode. Now, this thing gets, I think it's just Play Rough. It's the move that restores all its HP. So I'm going to, let's see, this thing is basically Slurpuff, whatever, is there a Slurpuff? Yeah, it's a lot like Slurpuff, with the Play Rough Drain Punch coverage. Kind of wish this had some sort of offensive boost. Oh, it does, look at that. Decorate, that's nice. I will use that. And item, leftovers, why not? Okay, so Alcremie, it restores all its HP when it uses its Gmax move. So I'm going to max out HP, I'm going to put points into attack, points into defense, and call it a day. So we're physical, even though we have 60 attack, because what the hell I want to. And we'll build from there. So we got a Fairy type. I'm going to make this into a Dragon Fairy Steel core because that is the classic. Aegislash got close combat, so I'm going to use that too. Item, let's go with... I'm just going to put another leftovers on for now, but I might change that. King Shield, Shadow Sneak, and actually let's make it... Yeah, Shadow Sneak is fine. And then Iron Head. So there is my Aegislash set. I'm not running SD. Gonna go with King's Shield. Actually, King's Shield got nerfed, didn't it? It lowers attack by 1 instead of 2. So maybe I will try Swords Dance on this for now, and make it look something like that. So, somewhat specially defensive, Aegislash, Steel type. Yeah, you get it. Time for a Dragon. The new Dragon, Dragapult, has to be my choice for this. Look how fast it is. 142 speed. That's kind of insane. Right here, 100. This will let it outspeed like base 110s. And if you make this thing timid, this will outspeed Zeraora. So this is really, really good. I'm just gonna go with the fast offensive attacker. It does get Infiltrator, which is nice. We will use Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, and Thunder, I guess? What is this? Like a Life Orb Dynamax attacker or something? Yeah, something like that. Because choice items don't actually work with Dynamax for some reason, but Life Orb does. It's weird, I know. Let's give it a shot. Here's the team. Gen 8 1v1. This is busted Alcremie, and oh, let's make it happen. So we've got the team. Fairy Dragon Steel up against, I got a green name, he's got a very similar idea. He's also running Fairy Dragon Steel. That's pretty funny. I do like Dragapult in this matchup, but now that I think about it, Dragapult doesn't have the best matchup versus his Alcremie, so maybe I'll just go Aegislash, hoping that Alcremie comes out. But that is not the case, as it is Durant. I find myself having to just click Swords Dance, I guess. He goes for the Dynamax turn 1, hits that max Steel Spike, which does 37, which is kind of scary. I do have leftovers, so not too worried. I am going to Dynamax Max Guard here because I want to not take 3 hits of Steel Spike. Get my leftovers. I'm not gonna hit Max Guard again because it's got the same mechanic as Protect, where it only works, you know, one whatever of the time, 1/3. So I'm gonna go for my offensive move instead. Go ahead and hit that Max Knuckle. This does give me a +1 to attack. That did very little. That did 21% to a Durant. I guess it was a Gigantimax Durant, but even so. Another Max Knuckle, or even just a Steel Spike here actually makes more sense. No, I'm just going to Knuckle. because, oh my god, that did so much damage. But that's fine, because I got my last attack boost, Dynamax ends, and I can Shadow Sneak to victory, I think. I think that'll do 28. Yes! Good. Alright, won the Steel versus Steel matchup. That is good enough for me. Alright, matchup 2. This guy's got Dragapult, Snorlax, and Dreadnought. This looks like a pretty good opportunity to try out Alcremie, since I do have Drain Punch for that normal type, and Play Rough for the Dragon. Hopefully Dreadnaught's not going to come out here, but we will see. I don't know all of the new mechanics yet that are associated with all the new Pokemon, so I might not know exactly how Dreadnought works, but we'll figure it out. So here we've got the Alcremie versus Snorlax matchup, and this is probably going to be Yawn Protect, I would assume. So I'm going to start off with a substitute to avoid a Yawn, as it's actually Curse. Now, I would be afraid of that if I didn't have Decorate, which is Swords Dance and Nasty Plot in one. Busted. I'll take it. Wait, it's the target's attack and special attack? What? I'm very disappointed by this. Also, this is not the move that I thought it was. This isn't the full heal move. This is the Misty Terrain move. What's the full heal move? Is it Dazzling Gleam? Dude, I don't know. Alcremie is not making a whole lot of sense to me right now. Whatever, let's click it and see what happens. That did 10%. Wait, so I did restore HP with that. And there wasn't a Misty Terrain. What? What am I looking at? Why is G-Maxing so confusing? Okay, well, just kill me, I guess. This metagame is really confusing, and I can't say that I get it 100% yet. A lot of weird stuff. Alright, here we go. Clarity. Fairy Steel Water? Oh, I left Dazzling Gleam on this. I'll switch that to Encore. I think Aegislash is actually a good pick here. Since I did beat a Durant before, and I'll definitely beat a Sylveon. And Lapras, I don't think it can really threaten me. But I guess we'll find out. I still feel like such an idiot for clicking Decorate on the opponent. I was like, wow, that's a really good setup move. Nope. Nope. Aegislash versus Lapras. So I'm gonna Swords Dance and then Dynamax Ironhead. I think that is the right play here. Gonna let him Dynamax as he goes for the Ice move, which I'm gonna resist. Oh, and that does set up Aurora Veil. That's a little bit scary. Just a little bit. I'm going to take this opportunity to burn a turn of G-Max and Aurora Veil. Get my Max Guard, and I guess I'm going to go Max Guard, Steel Spike, Steel Spike. That's really the only play that makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going to go down here. Guard his move, whatever it is. The Max Geyser, no effect. Click the Steel Spike. Let's see what Geyser does. 18. I'm so confused just by the damage that Gigantamax Pokemon take. It's just so tiny. Like, do we get resistances here in addition to bonus HP? Like, this is Aegislash Blade form, not Shield, tanking the Hydro Pump easily. Like, whew. Maxing. It's pretty busted. So, yeah, there's that game. Thanks, Aegislash. Shout out Gigantamax plus leftovers. Strong combo. Green name again. I beat this guy with Aegislash, meaning he's going to go Durant and try and win? Nah, I'm going to pull Dragapult here. Because there's no way he's going to go Alcremie, seeing that I just want the Steel type. So he's going to go either of his Dragon or his Ant. And I should just give up predicting completely, I suppose. Thank you. So yeah, let's see what this does anyway. Max Lightning 20%, and what is this? So it is the G-Max Finale, and it's gonna full heal him. Okay, so I guess I was using it right. I just am new to this metagame. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So Alcremie looks like it is pretty good if you can pull it against the right thing. I'm just assuming there's going to be more Steel types than any other type running around the tier right now, due to Alcremie and new dragons, mostly. So this matchup, he's got a Mimikyu, Ice Darmanitan, and a Butterfree. I think Mimikyu is coming out, so I'm going to go Alcremie. But it is actually Butterfree. Not too bad, I don't think. Does Encore work through Dynamax? I genuinely don't know. I have Sweet Veil. That's awesome. Is that on purpose? Yes. It's either that or Aroma Veil. So, cool! Anti-sleep. Get wrecked, Butterfree. I'm gonna Encore into Quiver Dance just to find out if maxing will break you out of Encore like Z-moves or not. And I guess this is the point where I Max Knuckle once and then I G-Max Finale twice, I think is the play. So yeah, he's still locked into Quiver Dance. I'll get my +1 to attack. Very nice, very nice. And now, hit him with the Stab boosted. See what we can do. Okay, he G-Maxes, uses the Airstream, gets the +1 to speed, but I have my +1 attack, and that is going to be a critical hit, taking out the Butterfree in 1. I don't know if that KO'd without the crit or not, but I will take it. And we can move on to the next one. So here we are, green name again. Alcremie is coming out again, so I'm gonna go Aegislash. No, it's Noivern in fact, but not too worried because this is only gonna have Fire Blast. And I have Max Steel Spike. Maybe I should Max Guard, Steel Spike, Max Guard, Sneak. Maybe that's the play. I'm gonna do that. That was such a bad idea. That was the worst idea I've ever had. Easily. So now he gets his Dynamax. He goes for the... Flare, of course. 35... Oh, he does have Life Orb, though. He's not Leftovers. So it's not super ideal for him. I guess I have to Max Guard. And... yeah, Sub really got me there, didn't it? Alright. So yeah, Substitute is really good in this mode. Oh, I should be using Substitute Grimmsnarl. That's probably super OP. Because you got the Prankster on that. Without a whole lot of other support moves. I thought Grimmsnarl would be a lot like Mega Sableye. Really not looking that way. It's kind of got its own physical attacker, weird coverage niche that I don't hate. It's quite interesting. I'll probably use Grimmsnarl in a ladder session at some point coming up here. All Vanity got that Ice-type Darmanitan coming out. Hopefully this isn't Choice Scarf, as I should KO with Max Flare. And yes, we do. Excellent. Not Choice Scarf. Take it out. Another win for Elon Bandurando, and we'll load up another one. Alright, so now we're up against Pizza, the man, the myth, the legend, and he has the Grimmsnarl. So I'm quite afraid of this, but I think Dragapult is my best bet, so I'm going to pull that out now. Darmanitan, once again, please, 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 don't be Scarf, don't be Scarf, don't be Scarf. And I should KO with the Max Flare. It is Dynamax, so yeah, no Scarf, and what? That did 0.5 damage. 67, that is quite sad. So it looks like super effective moves that aren't stabs, just straight up aren't going to be KOing opposing Dynamax. That's interesting. So I talked earlier about how Dynamax makes you super, super bulky, and I think, honestly, the bulk is scarier than the damage. Like, sure, a Dynamax Pokemon attacking a non-Dynamax Pokemon is terrifying, but the non-Dynamax Pokemon trying to hit back, I think, is even more skewed in the Dynamax Pokemon's favor. I'm gonna pull Aegislash on what I think is the Mirror. Yeah. Not super, super ideal, but maybe he will be physical too. Nope, that is not the case. He's actually he's special attacking Shadow Ball. Well, let's see if I can tank up one more in my Dynamax and hit him with the Max Phantasm. Let's see if that works or not, given that I have the special defense drop. I would like to see. So he goes for the King's Shield here instead of another attack. Okay. That was probably smart on his end. Except that it's not really, because now we get leftovers again. If he can KO me here through the bonus leftovers, through the Dynamax, given that I am in Blade form, then he probably deserves the win. But I am actually faster, so I will take him out with that 2 times Max Phantasm, and we will go home with that win. Cool. I think let's get 2 more matches, and I'm probably going to call this, because I have other stuff to get done today. Haha. Real life, imagine that. Oh, an Eiscue! I've always wanted to see this thing. So it's a lot like Mimikyu, in that it has basically a free substitute. But beyond that, it kind of has a shallow move pool. It's got, like, Head Smash, Zen Headbutt, all the head-related moves. Iron Head. So it's going to be a weird matchup, maybe. But it's an Ice type, and I have Max Knuckle and Max Steel Spike, so I shouldn't be afraid. What could it possibly do to beat me? Belly Drum? Water move? I'm going to Steel Spike twice. That seems to be the best course of action. So yeah, he does go for Belly Drum turn 1. I get my Steel Spike off. That's going to give me +1 defense. He hasn't Dynamaxed yet, but I think he will here. Is there any reason for me to guard at all, or should I just Steel Spike again? I'm just going to Steel Spike again. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So he goes for the Hailstorm, which does 57. Ouch. And he gets his head back from the Hailstorm? Excuse me? How the... How the... How the... I think Max Hailstorm is busted. I think that is the most broken thing I have ever seen in all of my days. You literally get a substitute every time you move? And you're faster than I am? Yo, that's busted. That is... I thought Alcremie was busted, but it turns out that Eiscue is the true mistake that Game Freak made this gen. I'm going to try Alcremie against it and see if that can possibly beat this thing. But it's actually going to be Dusclops, so not a huge issue as I do have substitute for that Will-O-Wisp. Nope, it's Curse. Weird, but I'll take it. Can I just Encore you into Curse? Is that going to work? Either way, I get my G-Max Finale, and I get all my health back, which makes perfect sense. He's got his Max Guard, yeah. Come on, give me all my HP back. I need it. I need it! G-Max Finale. 11% and all my HP back. That seems balanced, right? G-Max Finale again. And that's kind of the end of that. Does this have... I might actually still lose this, because I don't think I can KO it with just Play Rough. And if it uses Rest, I'm probably going to lose this. I can't Encore it into G-Max Finale? Oh, it used Calm Mind! What? Why? Wait, if I Encore it into Calm Mind, I might die. But I'll die regardless, so eh. Not quite. So close, though. 25%. If that had been ever so slightly more, would have been good. Awesome. X-Ton 3 Samuel. He's got Farfetch'd Galar. Awesome. Awesome. Dragapult might be the best choice here, given that I can Draco Meteor the Appleton, but it is going to be Farfetch'd coming out. I don't have a flying move on this, so instead I will be clicking Max Wormwind, which is my highest power stab. It's going to give me a little bit of better odds of surviving his attack, given that it does do the attack drop. Although, Farfetch'd, hitting me for only 27%, gotta say one more time, these maxed Pokemon are so bulky, it's just preposterous. One might even call it far-fetched. Okay, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed my first journey into Gen 8 1v1. Just playing around with this fun Dragon Fairy Steel team. Will be linked in the description if you want to use it yourself or draw inspiration from it. I know that this wasn't the most educational video I've ever done, since I don't know all that much about Gen 8 myself yet. So that's where we're at right now. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time.